What's up, peoples? Welcome to Nate's Life Lessons / Journey, where I will discuss life lessons from business, entertainment, sports, and even my personal life. Today, I will talk about the positive results that take place through practicing humility. So result number one is you become elevated and promoted through practicing humility. When someone sees that you are not arrogant or proud, and that you are willing to learn from whoever is mentoring you, and you take what they have taught you to the next level, your promotion happens. But none of this occurs if you are not willing to learn, which in turn being willing to practice humility. Number two, when you practice humility, you can save relationships. In Proverbs 15, it says, a soft answer turns away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. So, if you have a relationship with somebody, if you're friends, or you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, or if you're in the workplace, you name it. If you give a soft answer, by the tone of your voice, or if you pick certain words that's not going to hurt people, it can save relationships. But if you talk harsh to somebody or cussing somebody out all the time, that can bring an end to many relationships, which relates to the situation of Kevin Durant going to the Brooklyn Nets. Now, there was an interview on First Take where they asked him what was the reason why he went to the Brooklyn Nets, and he said, he can't lie, the Draymond Green situation played a part in that. And like I said, I like Draymond Green as a person, as a basketball player, and he went to MSU. But in that situation, you can say that there wasn't a practice of humility in that situation, because it seemed like he was trying to prove a point to Kevin Durant, especially with him saying that we never needed you, we was winning before you got on the team. That can hurt somebody. Which relates to another scripture in Proverbs where it says pride goes before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. When you're always trying to prove something to someone, that can be the destruction of yourself and the relationship that you're in. I know for me, every time I wanted to try to prove a point to someone, the situation always gotten worse. But when I became patient, and when I let the situation work itself out, or when I took a minute to realize the responsibility that I could play into saving the relationship, things became better, and I was able to have a softer tongue and not grievous words, which would not end certain relationships that I'm in. But when I was always trying to prove something to someone, it made my relationships worse. And number three, you develop patience and you become a good listener. Now, patience and becoming a good listener goes hand in hand, and here's why. When these two things occur, it allows you to come up with specific solutions to specific problems. In James, it says, be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. If you're always talking and you're in a race to out-talk someone, you cannot properly understand where a person is coming from, which means a proper solution will not happen for a specific problem, which can make a problem worse. But when you take the time to listen more than you speak, you develop solutions for problems, and it allows you to influence people to place trust in you. And they will want to tell you things that they wouldn't have told you if they didn't trust you. But it all starts by having patience and becoming a good listener, which in turn, it helps you practice humility. So just to recap the 3 lessons of practicing humility, when you practice humility, It allows you to be elevated and promoted in life, whether it's with friends or in the workplace. It allows you to save relationships, which can help you for long-term success down the road. And it allows you to develop patience and become a good listener, which can influence people to trust you more with different information they want to tell you in the future. Alrighty guys, thank you guys for sticking around to the very end. I want you guys to comment below on other things you think can take place if you practice humility. And also be sure to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.